Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your end of September 2023 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. So you're going to see my new deck that I just got. I was going to say holistic tarot. Holographic tarot. Oh, wow. That's a good first card to get. You think? Wow. And those are both connected to Leo. So you got a Leo person that you're dealing with, maybe? Gee. Very good cards here, overall. It's kind of funny. It's like, where did that come from? All right. Let us go. Just seems like... Okay, I'm going to just pick the card on top here as a clarification. Okay. All right. The heart of the matter is the Sun card. This can be so many opportunities. Well, it's a card of success, so many good things. It's a card of success, love, creativity, healing, prosperity, joy, children. What is going on astrologically with Taurus that could even bring that about? You had a full moon in the beginning of August. There was a full moon in Aquarius that was in the 10th house. What I'm saying, it was 9 degrees of Aquarius. So I was thinking that. I have Taurus rising, so I had that full moon there. So for some of you, this may have been some kind of new height that you reached, a promotion. There could have been some kind of completion of a project, and the Sun card could have meant some kind of success. And of course, in late October, you are having the last eclipse in your sign. So this is, for Taurus and Scorpio people, this has already been a time in the past couple of years, 18 months, where you have had maybe some major life changes. But the Sun card, I can't narrow it down to one area because, I will look at the past position because it may give, sorry about that, give some kind of clarification. The Six of Wands is a card of success, and that when you see wands, and we have like several here, it can be about career matters, but also you being independent in what you're doing. So in other words, even if you're working for somebody else, you're not having to just like completely do what they want. You have some autonomy in that, some input. But if you're in a leadership position, then you may be actually making some of the decisions. So this could have been, right now, you may feel very good about your life in some way. This can also be, if it's love, that the Six of Wands can be somebody who cherishes you, who appreciates you. The Six of Wands can be taking your bow because you're feeling that sense of somebody who sees the good in you, and that feels really good. Or you're looking for that because with the Six of Wands, maybe your career is going great, and now you're like, okay, I'd like to have all of the areas of my life be great, and now I want my personal life to be great. The higher message is the Five of Wands. So let's say you did get a promotion, or you got the job that you wanted that was really something that you'd always dreamed of having. You may find that there is a lot of competition. This is a card of competition. Now, sometimes it can be of the friendly variety, which means that you're just with people that are at the top of their game, and so it pushes you to do better. And so in those environments, that can be a healthy type of an influence. For some people, it may not be so healthy because it can be something where it's toxic, where, and this can also be with your personal life, because this can be a card of conflict. So um, maybe you're someone, Taurus, who has been succeeding career-wise, and that has put some kind of conflict into your personal life, where the person that you're with feels inferior and now they're picking fights. And so you have to be able to tune into that and say, why is this happening? Why is this person doing this? When before they were okay. When I was playing small, they were very supportive. Now that I'm doing well, suddenly they have a problem. So, it is something to definitely look at. And if this is a change in your work situation where you feel like now there's like so much competition in the form of like you have to you and others, it's like more stressful, even though you're making more money or you have a greater status in your like your career. That can be problematic as well, because it's like making more money or having a job title that conveys more status is not necessarily, well, I'm going to say it isn't a trade-off for peace of mind, peace in your environment. So sometimes people fall into that trap of thinking that more money is going to equal more happiness. So just keep that in mind in terms of whatever is going on in your life. If there's something that you're putting value on above something else, and that could be creating the conflict that isn't necessary, doesn't have to be there. What crosses you is the Queen of Swords. This could be a woman who has it out for you. She could have she could be very critical. I would say typically this is somebody in a supervisory position, like a boss. It could be like a mother or a mother-in-law. And by the way, when we talk about having this good fortune, sometimes the people closest to us are the ones that, try to make us feel like, oh, what you're doing, that's not good enough, or that's not really that big of a deal. Like, they minimize our success when we're trying to kind of, we're proud that we've experienced something, and we just like trying to kind of like show other people that we have experienced some kind of success. I don't know. I was going to say sometimes maybe people do want a pat on the back and say, "Oh, good job," and maybe that's not the right reason to tell people things. I think it's pretty normal to want that, as long as it's not excessive and the person isn't insecure. But anyway, look out for the people in your life, because even, let's say it is a boss, and maybe you've become so successful that it threatens this woman. I'm going to assume this is a woman. Maybe it's a catty man. And I think the Five of Wands, she might be a narcissist and she's pitting people against each other. So this can be too in your love life. If you're getting married or you're having your first child and you're dealing with an in-law, a mother-in-law, and she is trying to poison the well, trying to, I'm just going to use this example, it doesn't have to be, but like you're married to her son and she's trying to say things against you to him so that he'll be against you. And then it's like, that's the game. It's called Let's You and Him Fight. So these kinds of things are obviously not okay, but you have to be able to see them. And I would say not engage, meaning that you do not allow yourself to be dragged into it, because I have a feeling that these types of people, that's exactly what they want. Even if you were to, rip her a new one, she would probably love it because you were lowering yourself to her level. That's what an energy vampire does. They're trying to create a lot of bad vibes because they feed off of the negative energy. So don't give them supply. What's coming in is the Four of Wands. This is a happy home, a new home. Maybe you're going to move. We do have a card, the Eight of Cups, that could even suggest something along those lines. But it doesn't have to mean that if you're with somebody that you love, that you have to separate from that person. That person may, put their foot down about the situation. If this is work-related, you might be getting a new home, and you might feel very good about that. The outcome card is the Eight of Cups, and this is a card of leaving behind what no longer serves you. So if you are experiencing career success and your home life is in shambles, you may decide to cut your losses. You might decide, you know what, I don't need this. That is not the easiest thing for a Taurus person to do because you're a fixed sign. Fixed signs tend to be very loyal, but I'm beginning to question whether it's true loyalty or just aversion to change. But whatever it is, you're kind of like the person who's very steadfast in whatever it is that you're doing. So you might be like, no, I'm not going to just throw in the towel. I'm going to give it another chance. But here with the Eight of Cups, there could be other factors. Like you might be going through a spiritual awakening where you're seeing things in a different way, and you don't want to necessarily play along with that and allow that to go on. And I picked in a clarification card, probably not the best one to pick for clarification, because the Seven of Cups can indicate that you have a lot going on, a lot of choices to choose from at this juncture in your life. I'm going to pick an additional card, and it's making you confused. Maybe you're engaging in wishful thinking. Yeah. And this is also a card of choosing whether to stay or to go. So it looks like this is still something that is very upfront for you, and it's possible that later on you will make your choice. As I stated, you're going to have a lunar eclipse in your sign, and that may give you more clarity. Okay, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.